Hi guys, welcome to the new and improved Ricardo show. My name is Ricardo, obviously, the star of the show. And these are my co-stars slash dancers.
I'm not a co-star or a backup dancer, but hi, I'm Kristen.
I'm Sam.
I'm Harley.
I'm Jeremy, and I'm also a backup dancer.
I'm Rebecca, and this is the Super Squawk. I don't feel like I really need to introduce myself, because obviously you already know who I am, so.
Who are you though?
I'm Juhi. All right, let's get to the show. All right, Sam, you take AP classes, right?
That's correct.
All right, so what's 54 times 61 minus 2.5?
3,291.5.
He's right. Why did you decide to take AP classes?
I started taking APs as a 9th grader when I was invited to take AP Human Geography. I enjoy the challenge that they present and the academic course load that they provide.
I decided to take it because I felt that it would challenge me and I'd like to get the credits for it.
Because I thought it would be a good way to increase my skills in art itself.
I felt like it would challenge me and it would teach me how to manage my time better.
I take an AP class because it will help improve my inner intelligence and will make me a better person overall in college and in high school.
Okay.
Why don't you interview me and ask me what question, like AP class questions?
Okay, what AP classes did you take?
Well, let me see. I took AP Pretty, AP Fierce, AP Know How to Dress Better Than You, AP Slay.
Okay, you're actually messing up my flow. Please leave.
Your flow was messed up the second you bought that outfit, honey.
Okay. All right. So, do you feel like there's a difference between AP classes and honor classes?
AP classes, well, in general, is more weighed for your grade, but it's not too much more difficult than an honors class.
More challenging. AP Spanish is expected to be taught on the level of third-year college course, whereas honors tend to be probably more like first-year college.
Human geography is going to be focused more just on human geography, whereas the other geography classes are physical and human, and then you're able to go into it at a deeper level. So it requires a little bit more work, but you get more specific information.
Yes, of course, because every single day is like my own exam. Everything I put on paper is what's being sent to the college board itself, so it's actually pretty stressful.
A lot. There's a lot more writing involved. There's a lot more reading involved. You're going to have to take a considerable amount of your personal time into studying, especially on weekends.
Honors class, you're still going to be learning new grammar and developing, but in AP, it's speaking, it's developing your thoughts and ideas, supporting your ideas with examples, so it's just a higher level of thinking.
It's a lot faster, a lot more work.
Yes, I think this class goes more into detail and more in depth and has more content.
Yes, I do. I think it will be challenging for students. I think they can gain some valuable experience.
The AP class is actually going to be less challenging as far as that goes. It's a lot of people don't understand why until I explain. The most difficult thing about honors physics is the amount of time available, where we cram a lot of stuff into one semester, to where the AP is actually less content because they're going to be offering 2 AP Physics courses eventually. They basically take the honors class and split it up, and then you have more time to learn all of that stuff, and so that takes away the stressful part.
Do you know what any of this stuff is for? Like, what's a CPU? Ooh, that's heavy. What's a CPU? Or a floppy disk or a fan? The only kind of fans I know are the ones that are like Gaga fans.
I'm not really sure either, but I'm pretty sure robotics people know exactly which each individual item is, because I have no freaking idea.
Yeah, let's just have them introduce this stuff and tell us what they actually do.
Every year, the Clover Robotics Club competes in several different competitions around the state. Every year, the team is a little different. The differences this year are...
We have a lot of new people that came into the club, and we're training them and getting them ready for when our officers graduate, where it doesn't just stop, it continues and flows and works.
This year we have different people in leadership positions like president, vice presidents. We also have a lot of seniors that left, so there's just new people.
The process to get the robot to fit the required specifications, and there are different specifications each year, takes a long time for the robotics team.
Extremely difficult. The robot, with every little thing you touch on the robot and do, it affects the whole operation of it. And so you tweak one little thing and that might make something else that not work then because it moved just a little bit. And so it takes a lot of practice, a lot of testing, retesting, and just because you think you got it working doesn't mean stop testing, continue testing to hopefully get the thing up and functioning totally.
Well, the first thing that you need to do is get the task and then brainstorm, and once you brainstorm, you have to create a design in CAD, cut it out, weld it, build it, wire it, program it in order for it to compete.
Every year there are different tasks the robot has to perform, and each year the task is different.
This year the competition, we have all these gray totes, and we have to go and pick them up and stack them on top of other totes onto a scoring platform with like a forklift type thing.
We have to stack recycling bins on top of one another, and then we have to put a trash can on top of it, and then we have to put a pool noodle on top of that.
Good luck at the competition on February 26th through 28th.
I don't get why these color guard girls complain all the time. Twirling a stick around isn't that hard.
Well, first of all, it's not a stick, they're twirling around a flag, and it's hard to catch it every time you twirl it in the air. It takes practice.
Really? I can do that.
Obviously not.
Well, that was my first try.
Well, let's have these color guard girls show you what it's really made of.
Winter Guard is an indoor sport that uses the combination of flags, sabers, mock rifles, and other equipment, as well as dance and other interpretive movement. The guard picks a song to interpret in a form of a 4-minute routine on a tarp inside of a gym.
I like to dance, and I thought that doing color guard would be a different outlet of expressing my love for dance.
My friend did color guard, and she said I should try out, so I did.
A lot of my friends did it, and they just seemed really happy when they did it. So I was like, I want to be happy too, so I decided to do it.
The Guard works with the marching band in the fall, and once winter comes along, it is taken inside, conquering different obstacles.
Fall is all about marching band, and Winter Guard is really just about the guard and spinning and just competing with other guards, and fall is with the actual band, competing with the bands. So.
Last year I was on JV, and this year I'm on varsity, and it's like a totally different level of like work to do. So it's fun.
As the competition season approaches, the Winter Guard is in the process of completing their show, including uniforms, flags, and choreography.
Our season of competitions haven't really started yet, but we've got our drill done, we've got our uniforms in, and our flags, and so I would say it's going pretty good right now.
We almost have our whole show done. Competitions start in a couple of weeks, and I think we're going to do really good.
So far, we've gotten everything down, like all the work's put together. It's just a matter of cleaning it to where it actually looks somewhat readable.
There are many different things that the members are looking forward to achieving throughout the season.
I'm excited about getting everything perfect and making all the flags go together, and getting our makeup done and figuring out what we're going to do with our hair and stuff, and competing.
When competitions start and we start to compete and we get to show everyone our show.
Probably our first competition, because I really want to see how it goes. And I want us to be in all of our uniforms and all dressed up and get to perform, so.
Honestly, I'm most excited about getting to perform all the time, because I really miss it.
Stupid game. That's your AP student. Why are you using your MacBook? 3,291.5, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I should have just listened to Jeremy and...
Alright everybody, we're about to get ready. Let's close our MacBooks, please.
MacBooks are a very useful tool to use in and out of the classroom. However, we as students cannot take advantage of this privilege our school has granted. Games have become a repeating problem.
Still getting out all the kinks.
Yeah.
I think everyone's excited to have their MacBooks. I mean, I know when the teachers got all their MacBooks, they played with them too.
Students misuse their computers in class. It is not only a distraction to yourself, but your fellow classmates as well.
I think they are helpful when they're used for correct purposes. I do think they hinder students because they can go in and out of sites that they probably shouldn't be going through in classes.
I think the MacBooks are a great opportunity. It's a great tool for you guys, and a lot of times if you miss something in class, you don't understand something that the teacher said, it's an opportunity that if you use the appropriate site, you can find that same information presented in a variety of ways and have an opportunity to review that at home and that sort of thing. So it can be a great tool in a multitude of ways.
I play real BMX or whatever, and then a boxing game all the time. I write papers for classes, and I like to do homework.
I use it for good.
Important to stay on task while in the classroom using your MacBook. Teachers are able to assign work online, and students are able to type and email projects with ease. This gives the student less to keep up with, along with more responsibility to take care of the computer.
The first thing I do is I ask them to get out of the site. If they go back in it during the class, they have to stay out of the computer for the day. If I continue to catch them, they don't get to use it the rest of the year.
So remember, students, there are consequences for your actions and how you use your computer. If you're not careful, you may end up MacBookless.
Hopefully that will die down and they'll realize they'll use them for good and not for evil.
Okay.
That's a pretty good story on MacBook abuse. It was. I've been thinking, what if you have a yearbook on the MacBook? That's just not purposeful because you have to turn your MacBook in at the end of the year. True. But Ricardo's doing a story on Yearbook, so let's go check that out.
Why should people buy yearbooks?
People should buy Yearbook because it's like a time capsule. It shows you what you've been doing throughout your high school career, what your friends have, and more importantly, what your school has been doing. Prices are up to $90 now. Last year we sold out and we had to reorder yearbooks, but this year we're not doing that anymore. So if you get your yearbook now and you order it now, we'll definitely have a yearbook for you. If you wait till the last minute, you might not get a yearbook.
What are you most excited for out of this year's yearbook?
I am very excited to see the senior ads because I want to see my friends' old pictures. That's going to be kind of funny. And I'm excited to see the senior superlatives.
What are you most excited to see from the yearbook this year? Shh.
Me and all of my fellow classmates.
How
the
many
whole class of 2015.
Okay. Who should buy a yearbook?
Everybody should buy a yearbook.
Like who?
Your mom should buy one. Your dad should buy one. Your brother should buy one. Your sister should buy one. She should buy one. He should buy one. I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy one. Y'all should buy one.
Thanks for watching the Ricardo Show.
Super Squawk.
Really?
Thanks for watching.
See you next Squawk.
See you.
Oh my God.